Hello and welcome to another yoga class. My name is Emily and today I have for you a short sequence all about the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back, right? So if you've been experiencing any stiffness or pain, or you just slept a little funny, or maybe you had a upper body workout and you want to kind of cool everything down, this is the class for you. So you will probably want either 2 yoga blocks, or you can use a chair or a shoebox or some books, right? So whatever you got lying around, we will make it work. And then when you are ready, just meet me in a cross-legged position sitting on the mat. Okay, so as always, if it's a little bit uncomfortable to sit cross-legged on the ground, you can always prop yourself up on a block, right? That just lifts the hips, makes it a little bit easier to sit. Okay, so then from here, we're just going to sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and allow the eyes to close for a moment and just take stock of what is going on in the body, right? Where do you feel like perhaps the body needs a little bit more attention today? If you're watching this video, perhaps it is the neck, the shoulders, the upper back. Take a big breath in, let it go. Then reach your left arm out to the side. So the left arm can be floating. It doesn't have to touch the ground. And then bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Okay, keep the shoulders relaxing down. And then start to take that left arm through any range of motion. So you could start by just maybe moving the arm forward and backwards. Or you could reach it down towards the ground and lift it back up maybe to shoulder height. You can take it in circles, right? But at some point while you're moving that arm around, you will find an area where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a little bit more tender. You can stay there, right? And kind of just search around a little bit. Feel that big stretch, breathe into it. If ever it feels like sharp pinching or pain, then back off a little bit. But you can just keep breathing and moving, or you can find a good area to linger a little bit longer. And you might notice that you feel this stretch not only in your neck, but down your arm as well, maybe even into your fingertips. There's nothing wrong with that. That is not abnormal. Okay, we'll slowly bring that left hand in. We'll bring the head back up through center. Whew. Just kind of let everything settle for a moment. And then other side. So we'll reach the right arm out to the side. Bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxing down so we're not hunching up, right? And then start to find any movement with that right arm. And maybe it is a different range of motion or a different area where you feel more tension or more stretch on this side. That's okay. And then you could always linger somewhere, right? If you feel that area of tension or that needs more attention, then you can always stay there for a moment. Then just slowly bring that right hand back to the lap, lift back up. Ooh, take a second, roll the shoulders a few times. A few times in either direction, both directions. And then from here, we're just gonna look over the left shoulder. And then we're gonna start to, so use your nose. We're gonna draw a big circle with our nose down through center, chin to chest, and then over to that right shoulder. And then nice and carefully we'll go up, right? So we'll look up, the nose is the thing leading the way. Just find a few big circles in this direction. And then a few big circles in the other direction. right? You might hear a little bit of crackling going on in the shoulders or the neck. As long as there's no pinching or pain, no problem, right? That will happen as we start to kind of loosen everything up, get the juices flowing. And then come back through center once again, one big loop up, back and down of the shoulders. And then bring your hands by your side. Okay, so from here, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. And then bring the left fingertips down to the ground. So we'll lean into that left hand, reach the right arm up and over. And then cactus that right elbow. So we'll cactus the right arm, pull the elbow back. So we're pulling our heart forward, elbow back. Take a big breath in. And then breath out, round the spine. Bring your right elbow towards your left knee. We're going to do that again. So inhale, open up, pull the elbow back. And then exhale, round the spine, elbow towards opposite knee. One more time. Inhale, open everything up. Exhale, round. And then inhale through center, reach both arms up. And we'll just move to the other side. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up and over. And then cactus that left arm out to the side. Pull the elbow back, reach the heart forward, take a big breath in. And then breath out, round, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, open everything up. Exhale, round. And then inhale, reach the arms up through center. Exhale, drop the hands down by your side. Okay, roll the shoulders around just a little bit, right? Find that movement that feels good. And then reach your arms out to the side. We're going to inhale, reach the arms back, lift the heart, look up. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, reach the arms forward. I'll show you what this looks like from the side. All right, so we'll inhale, open up, reach the arms back, the heart forward. Exhale, round the spine, reach the arms forward, tuck the chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Then inhale to open up. And then this time we're going to find our eagle arm. So we're going to wrap the left arm underneath of the right. And then perhaps you stay right here. Maybe the back of the hands can get close to each other. Maybe not. That's okay, right? Maybe though, you can wrap all the way up and you can bring the palms towards each other. Okay? Then lift the elbows up to about shoulder height and pull the forearms away from the face so we get a big stretch through the back of the shoulder blades. Okay, this is already a big stretch, so feel free to stay here the whole time. If you do want to add on though, we're going to inhale, lift the fingertips up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, crunch the elbows towards the belly. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, crunch in. Then lift up through center, unwrap the arms, reach them out to the side, big breath in. Breath out, other side. So wrap the right arm underneath of the left, back of the hands together, or maybe you can wrap all the way up into those eagle arms. Then lift the elbows shoulder height. Pull the forearms away from the face. Stay here the whole time, or inhale, lift up. Exhale, crunch and round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch and round. Then inhale, lift up, reach the arms out to the side. And then exhale, just let them flop down, roll them around a little bit. A lot of work already for the shoulders. And then we're just gonna come to our tabletop position. So take your time to get there, all fours. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath of hips. We're just gonna move the spine around a little bit in our cat-cow. So on your inhale, let the belly drop, head come forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round. Then come back through center. Shift forward. So we're actually going to either take the hands forward or we're going to take the knees back a little bit. We're going to shift forward to kind of this knees down plank. Lower down to your belly. And then untuck the toes. Inhale, lift up cobra pose. So peel your head and your chest off of the mat. Hug your elbows towards each other. And then lower back down. Let's do that one more time. So inhale, peel the head and the chest off of the mat. Lower back down. Then press into the hands. Lift back up to your knees. Tuck your toes under and send your hips back towards your heels. So it's kind of like a modified child's pose. We're just a little bit more lifted. Okay, bring the forehead down towards the mat and then just relax the elbows down to the mat. So really let the shoulders and the neck go here. If your forehead does not reach down to the ground and you happen to have a block nearby, you can always bring a block under the forehead for just a little bit of extra support. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then reach the arms out long again. You might want to shift forward just a little bit, right? We probably don't need to shift forward very much. Left arm will continue reaching out. Thread the right arm underneath of the left, and then bring your right shoulder down to the mat. Bring the right temple down to the mat. So thread the needle. That left arm can keep reaching out long in front of you, or if it feels more supportive, you can kind of plant it right next to the face. And then just continue to breathe. Take one more big breath in, breath out. Then slowly unthread that right arm, reach it out long in front. And then we'll just do that other side. So we'll reach that left arm underneath of the right, bring the left shoulder down, bring the left temple down. Relax into it. And take one more big breath in. Let it go. Unravel. Reach the left arm forward. Place the forehead back down on the ground. Take one big breath in. Breath out. And then rise all the way up to kneeling. So you'll slide the hands back towards your knees and then rise up to kneeling. So it's like you're standing on your knees. And then roll the shoulders back. Bring the hands behind you. Interlace fingers. Okay, so then from here, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Hug your elbows towards each other. And then this might be enough, right? You might already feel that stretch on the shoulders and the chest. If you do want more, though, start to take your knuckles down towards the back of your knees. The arms go towards straight. They don't have to go all the way straight. And then just a little lift of the heart. Okay, you can stay here the whole time. If you want to go a little bit deeper though, tuck your toes, take a big breath in, and then once again, send your hips back towards your heels and just bring your forehead down towards the mat. See if you can keep lifting your hands away from your lower back. And if that's not happening today, that is okay. Stay nice and lifted, no problem. You can even start to shift a little tiny bit of weight into the crown of your head as the arms reach back behind you. And take one more big breath in. Clearing breath out. Wherever you are, we're going to rise all the way back up. Release the hands. And then reach them up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. And then breath out. Bring the hands forward. And come all the way down onto your belly. Grab your blocks or grab that shoebox or a big pillow or whatever you got. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set it up with your blocks. So if you got 2 blocks, you'll have them probably on the lowest height, but you'll know in a moment if maybe you want to go up to the medium height. And we're going to leave a little bit of space in between the blocks for our head. If you've got a shoebox, no problem, right? You're going to bring the edge of your elbows to either one to each of those blocks. And then you're going to bring your forehead down and it might rest right in between the blocks. If you've got a shoebox, your head might rest on the blocks and that's okay. or on the shoebox. Okay, so either way, elbows to your blocks or to your shoebox or to that pillow. And then you're just going to rest your forehead either on the shoebox or the pillow, or if you've got two blocks, the forehead rests in between and comes to the ground. Okay, shimmy around a little bit until you get a nice big stretch on your triceps, your lats, your shoulders, your chest. And just continue to breathe, continue to relax. So your hands are in prayer kind of over your head, right? And then perhaps, if it feels okay, you bring the thumbs to the back of your head or the back of your neck. Right, so the elbows stay where they are on the blocks or on whatever prop you've got. And take one more big breath in. Let it go. And then slowly press into your elbows. Lift up just enough that you can slide your elbows off of whatever you got and press those blocks away from you. All right, while we're down here, open wing pose. We're going to reach the left arm straight out from the left shoulder. And then we're going to bend the right knee and tent the right fingertips. So the right fingertips come right by your right rib cage. And then we're just going to press ourselves onto that left side. So you'll roll onto the left hip. The right toes will touch on the other side of that left leg. And then you'll just rest your head down. If the head doesn't come to the floor comfortably, grab that block again and place it underneath of your head. Big stretch for the shoulder, for the chest. And then slowly roll back through center. Readjust as necessary. And then we're just going to switch sides. So we'll reach the right arm out long. Press into the left fingers and bring the left toes to the other side of that right leg. Forehead, or rather the temple, the right temple rests down towards the mat. Right, and always okay if maybe you're not in such a big twist, right? You could have that left knee kind of in front of you supporting you and still be rolling towards the right side without finding such a huge twist, right? Make it work for you. Especially if you are dealing with an injury or anything a little bit more intense, right? So just stay, breathe. A little bit of stretch and discomfort is okay, but pain, pinching, shooting pain, right? Not okay, back off. All right, let's take 2 more big breaths in and out. And then slowly roll all the way onto your belly. Bring your hands by your rib cage, press yourself all the way back to that child's pose. Knees together or apart, doesn't really matter. But reach the arms forward, but then let the elbows yet again rest down, the forehead rest down as well. And in fact, let's actually take the hands, slide them back so that they rest by your feet. And then just let the shoulders kind of round forward. Everything relaxes. And take one more big breath in. Let it go. And then slowly just rise up to a seat. Okay. that is all I have for you today. So I hope that you are feeling free and open in the upper body. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos, do me a favor, hit the like button, comment with what you'd like below or what you would like to see more of, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, have a beautiful day. Namaste.